my goodness. Okay, so here we have the thumbnail. Which is basically I have a let me plug this in. Hold on. Hold on. But here we have a thumbnail. Ba-ba-da-ba. Oh, that's my wrong button. Okay, so here I have a thumbnail. And basically, if I can speak today. Okay, so basically I have a drawing that I did about 2-ish years ago, which we have right here, which is this woman in a bedroom that is extremely blue for some reason. Like if I take this drawing and I turn the value to gray, it's kind of hard to distinguish objects in the room because so much of it is the same value of, of purple and blue. And so basically now I'm like, oh, I should totally redraw this. So here we have my redraw in progress. Um, this has been taking me so long to do. I wanted the scale to be correct for this, so I'm using 2-point perspective, which I've never done in my life. But it's good to expand your skills as an artist. And I'm having the hardest amount of time with this dresser thingy, which is this guy here. Essentially, I want this room to be very cozy. Um, yeah, I know. Wow, a cozy drawing. Shocking. Let me move my iPad this way. Hold on. Do you want to rotate? Thank you. Most appreciated. And then lock. Okay. So, where to start? Oh, this is hard. My goodness, I've been listening to this audiobook recently. Let me do the time lapse for this actually. I'm gonna skim through it. I'm lazy. But essentially, first we have like me doing all of these red lines, trying to figure out what on earth I'm doing. I was a little confused, but we'll get there eventually. And then after editing the Ever Living Daylights out of the back picture, so that way it's like kind of ish correct or close enough, I start working on the dresser itself, which also gave me my brain exploded. Yeah. Even harder than that was the actual person in the drawing. Who would have thought changing the perspective of a drawing of a character is hard? Wow. I thought of giving her a braid, but I don't know. I couldn't get it to give the energy. It wasn't getting. So just went back down with hair back down. We went back down, hair back down. Yes. Never back down, never what. But in the old drawing, I had a lot of bright colors. There's a lot of flowing objects. Although everything's so bright, nothing really stands out. Um, but this time I want to be more of a calm sunrise or sunset. So this time it's more her hair is not flowing. I have curtains. The curtains aren't billowing. There is a glass window instead of like an empty hole portal. I would be so scared of like imagine you had like a pillow and you knock the pillow into the void. Anyway, or if you're me, you probably trip out of it by accident. Also, this looks like it's kind of high up. I'd be so scared of this thing. Anyhow, but I put like curtains, um, and I spent forever trying to figure out how to change like this dresser so it's 3D, and not just like a flat thingy. Anyhow, so here that's where we have that, and now I'm back to being lost again. Okay, let's see. Okay, so I have two things. One, I kind of hate that line right there, so let's erase this on that layer. Yeah. Okay. Oops. Oops. Again. Okay. That's better. Because there's like I had like a slope on the dresser, but I don't know how to do that without making it weird. So we're leaving it out. And then What else is there? I also need to figure out what cluttered out of the desk. Also, I think I erased half the dresser by accident, so oops. Where did I erase it anyways? So here we have, hold on, let me do this so you guys can see the whole canvas at once. At least for the most part. Okay. I definitely erased the back by accident. Hello! Welcome! How's your day going? Personally, my day's going fabulously. Um, I've gone through the backstory of this drawing. That I did. I think I made this drawing for my 2 or 300 subscriber thingy, which was pretty awesome. Uh, also like a million years ago. Where are you? Oh, that's why I can't see it. It's in white. Do you wanna? There we go. I'm like, for some reason, I cannot see what I'm trying to draw. It's pretty good. Oh my gosh, I um today I took my tortoise on a okay, this is gonna be kind of mean. I took my tortoise on a walk and there was a hawk nearby. And so we already walked for like 30 minutes. He'd gone on a walk earlier in the day for like an hour or something. So like he'd been walking a good amount that day. And he has a pretty large like terrarium. Um I think it's 40 gallon, but it might be bigger, I'm not quite sure. But so the hawk comes by and he's like eating the grass. So he's like not paying attention. So I pick him up to take him inside and he does not want to go inside. So like I just kind of turn him towards the hawk. I'm like, hey buddy, there's a hawk. And he went, oh my gosh, there's a hawk. I'm like, yeah, there's a hawk. So we took him back inside and he just ate food in his house instead and then took a nap. So I'm like, well, that's good. But like I also felt bad because I'm like, I don't know, I could have like shielded him so he wouldn't see it at all, but, like, I don't know. I didn't know how else to convey, "Yo, buddy, you can't keep eating out here. It's dangerous." But no, yeah. Moral of the story, don't prank your pets. It makes you feel bad. But no, yeah. Anywho, oh yeah, my drawing. That thing I was doing. Oh yeah, so I'm not sure how I feel about take that off for now. So I wanna try something else out with this area. Or actually for now, let's idiots will be idiots. True. My tortoise is not winning any competitions for intelligence, let me tell you that. He's adorable, though. I think he could win a competition for being a little guy, if that counts. Counts for something to me. Okay. Why'd I even do that? I could have just oh, that's the wrong brush. Ba ba da ba ba. Oops. Oops again. How do I delete these again? Oh, yeah, hold. And delete. Okay. There you are. There you go. Oh yeah. Okay. Do you know how I do you use Procreate? I can never remember who does or does not use Procreate. But if you ever want to set up a 2 point um thing, you just add one dot on one side and then trying your best to make a parallel line, you add another dot on the other side. And then yeah, and then yeah, 2 point perspective setup. Aha! Huzzah! I don't know where they're supposed to go as far as how far out they are. So I just kind of put them where I assumed the room would end, if that makes sense. But don't. Wait, don't for what? No door? Should I not have a door here? Because if I do, I can totally. Hmm. I don't okie dokie. I like asked a question, immediately forgot what question I was asking, or the fact that I was asking a question in the first place. That would have to be doubled. Oh my gosh, I'm so salty. So I deleted The Sims in my mod folder of like 100 mods because I had some friends who wanted to play Valorant. And then Valorant would not load. So I deleted Valorant, which turns out is incredibly hard to do and really annoying. But and now I don't have my Sims 4 mod folder anymore. And I'm so disappointed. It's so tragic. Okay, if I did have a door here, do I want a door here? Let's reduce that and try this instead. Ah, I forgot to do drawing assist. Okie dokie. Okay, okay. Attempt number 85. Oh yeah, so I'm listening to a new book and the characters are so dramatic. They're so dramatic. And I'm thinking of listening to the book with a friend, but at the same time, my friend, she's not the biggest fan of arguments and romance books, and all the characters do like is argue, but at the same time, it's well written arguments. And so I'm like, maybe I should like tell her about it. Possibly. I don't know. I'll think about it. If anything, it'd make an interesting discussion. But what would I even put at the other end of the door? I kind of like having the door there though. I don't know. What do you think? To door or not to door? That's the real question. The problem is, I feel like the door, it's kind of weird looking with the chest thing next to it. I don't know. So I feel like I should put it right here. Ugh. Maybe I should move the chest thingy this way. Either way, half of these sticky notes are gonna have to move. You're a lot better than me. I value your opinions. Oh my goodness. That's the wrong layer. Can I put the sticky notes in here? Where does one put a sticky note? I do not know. Let's put some here for now. Or here maybe? That works. Okay, so basically, here's the gist of what's happening. Um, in the original version of this drawing, I don't know why that's upside down. In this one, I was like, oh, this is a character Penny. Da-da-ba-da, here. And she is in her room. And then I was talking about it with my friend, and she's like, oh, that's Violet's room, right? And I'm like, is it? Which is her ex. And after thinking about it, that's a lot more interesting to have that be her room. So I'm thinking, if she's blonde, depending on the canon, if she's blonde, they're broken up. If she has white hair, it's when they're together. But at the same time, I can't remember. Is her white hair straight or wavy? We could have it where it gets wavy at the bottom, in which case I could add the white hair version. I don't know. But like, what kind of energy would that be if it's like early mornings at your ex's house? I don't know. I feel like a different vibe. Not saying people can't be friends with their exes. I think it's great, depending on like what energy you left off with. And they definitely stay friends. But I feel like having a sleepover is a bit odd. Although I don't think Alice would care if Violet had a sleepover with an ex. Ooh, this is rough. But in the meantime, let's fix this. So we have these pieces together. Where are you? Oh, you're that line. Well, we don't need that anymore. Delete, delete. Crunch together. What are you? You part of that? Delete, delete. Okay. Would it be wrong of me to move that like this? Yeah, that's Violet's room. Violet has big furniture. Big one. Okay. Hi, Satire! Oh my goodness. Also, don't forget to leave a like. Okay, let's see. Ugh, this hurts my brain. I wish I live streamed the easier parts of this drawing and not like the parts where my brain's exploding. Okay. Hmm. The thing is, it's just kind of awkward looking. Maybe I should make it bigger? Thing is, that changes the whole perspective of it. Also, we need to redo this layer. Okay, let's say I do that. I'm so mature. Electronics detail. Oh, thank you. Basically, hi! Welcome, art in a can, aka mass water, if I remember correctly. Duplicate you. And there's perspective. Oh my gosh, I literally have perspective. Okay, I'm so happy. Hold on. I literally have perspective lines on this, which you guys cannot see because it's too dim. Let me make these darker. Select. Well, I don't have the opacity. Okay, I had a heart attack when I deleted that. I just need a second to recover. Oh my gosh, I wish I had a face cam. You guys would have seen. I literally made like the Pikachu face when I deleted that line. I'm like, oh, I'm so screwed. Anyway. Okay. Anyway, ignoring that. Yeah, I have perspective lines. That was rough. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay. So I want to. Oh yeah. Okay. So we're gonna take this. This is gonna make the perspective wonky, but I think I'm gonna drag. Yeah, drag this out. Okay. And then if I deleted that, oh my goodness. If I actually deleted all that, I would cry. Like if it was gone, gone forever. Cause like I'd have to either figure it out or burn the drawing. Those would be my only options left. Okay. And then delete this. Okay. So here we have containers full of something. Oh, also, feel free to give me suggestions for clutter because I needed the room to be more cluttered. So basically, Penny, this character, doesn't have ADHD, but This is in her room. This is Violet's room. Violet has ADHD. Therefore, ADHD bedroom. One time when I was a kid, my doctor was like, "You might have ADHD." Did I ever get tested? No. But she's like, "You might have ADHD." So she handed me a pamphlet, and the pamphlet had a very, very, very messy room. And my room it goes through phases. Right now, it's scary, but it also gets extremely clean. I'm a night cleaner, so sometimes when I'm bored or anxious, I'll just clean my entire room at night. Anywho, that's not the point. Um, the point is, I want to give her a room that looks like it's from that pamphlet. But yeah, unabashedly spacey merch. Oh my goodness, what would my merch even be? Oh my gosh, I should totally make a Musky shirt. Ooh, plants. Okay, okay, definitely lots of plants. Maybe a spacey plushie. Oh my goodness. Oh, by the way, in case you're wondering, if you know my second channel, which I should probably delete because I never actually use it, but my second channel has a little character as its like little icon person, rambling and spacey. This is that character. That's her. I draw this character so often, so often, so often. Ooh, hanging lights and vines and stuff. Ooh, okay, vines are definitely cute. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to finish working on this chunk of furniture, which I'm gonna change the color for it actually, really quickly because cutting that. I'll finish that sentence once I change this color. And if we can make it light. Let's make that a clipping mask, not a drawing assist. Madam? Continue to fill. Okay. I'm gonna take you off for now. And then we'll take that's the wrong one. We'll take these off for now. Okay, now that we can all barely see that, let me make this darker. Well, now I remember why I had such pale perspective lines. Select. Bleh. Okay. I'm just naming stuff in my room iconic. Stuff in vines. Ooh, put a cat on a mug. Ooh, maybe a half finished puzzle on her. Puzzle of her. Ooh. Um, pencil, keys, water bottle. Ooh, okay. I need to write this down somewhere, but I have nowhere to write. I'm gonna use my brain and let's see if I remember anything. Um, okay, so essentially, when I did this piece of furniture, I paid a lot of attention to, um, like weight, like how, like not weight, thickness. I didn't want it to feel flat, you know. Like for instance, if we time lapse, so if we look here, very flat, and then I decided I wanted to redo it, and then we had it very not flat, right? So I essentially want to do that again. Is that just white? Huh. Anyway, uh, not trying to flex, but a while ago, my mom and brother got me a plushies. That's adorable! Oh my gosh, I want a Chainsaw Man plushie. My entire room is. I don't think I could. I don't think I could fit more plushies. Oh my goodness. To be fair, I've been getting a lot of my plushies I got when I was a kid. The last two I got were actually birthday presents. Which I kind of feel bad about because I was like, I didn't want anything for my birthday, and then she got me anything. It was really sweet, but oh, I just don't have anywhere to display them. I hope she doesn't think I just like left them in a weird place and was like, I don't want to look at them. They're just hiding in a basket next to my bed. Hi hi. Okay, so essentially, I'm redoing this drawing from 2 years ago. Um, do you want to perhaps flip? What if I flip this version? Okay, sure. Wait, hold on. Let's resize that. Mhm. We're doing just the dresser right now, so this. Okay. I've been eating this Kishibi plushie for like a year. Eyeing. I thought you said eating, and I was like, dang. I don't know my brain went cannibalism. You're not plushie, but I was like, that's brutal. Um, for a year, like a year. It's my mom got me. It's so cute. Aw. I didn't realize you also saw Chainsaw Man, which is why I haven't mentioned it. You read the comics or just watch the anime. Oh my goodness. I no, okay, don't spoil anything, but I am ahead of the anime when it comes to manga. It's so good. Uh, the friendship between Angel and, Aki is so wholesome. I mean, they're kind of a hot mess, and it gets so dark, though. Like, oh, I ate like, no! I was literally listening to the OST, like, yesterday while I was brushing my teeth. I'm like, "Do do 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 do." Oh, no. Like, I think that one's Dog Land, that opening? Yeah. I can't believe they had an opening for every episode. I'm completely caught up, so I'm gonna spoil you guys right now. Dogland, it's so good! Oh my gosh. I don't know what I'm doing with this drawing. Okay, I'm missing. Okay, that doesn't need to be anything there, I think. Maybe. Ugh. No, yeah, Dogland's a really good song. Um, Imagine remembering words. Couldn't be me. Oh, no! How do I undelete? Ah! Hey, Skies, can you repost that? I don't know how to undelete things. Oops. I'm so sorry. Oh wait, what if I should probably take a screenshot of that message so I can actually start copy pasting it on my own because I keep forgetting. Long time no talk, stranger. Oh my goodness. I got it. Thank you. Okay, that line feels off. Aha! I knew it. Wait a minute. Wait, what did I do? Did I move that at all? Oh yeah, I made it longer. Never mind. I was like, the perspective is different. The fact that I can sense that now, I know. Minimum practice. Okay, let's reduce you. Boop. Who needs to see your drawing? Drawing assist. Okay, this is gonna give me my brain's gonna hurt this from this. Because I'm redoing the perspective. Boop, 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 boop. Oh gosh. Oh god. Oh no. This is gonna be a little bit of a headache. We got this. No need to cry. Okay. Ba-doop, ba-doop. Oh. Oh! Okay, wait, hold on. Do I need to post a new link right now? Hold on. Let me stop screen sharing for a second. Remind me to just if I don't screen share in the next 2 minutes, remind me. Remind me. What if I do this? Invite people, edit invite link, expires after never, no limit, generate new link, copy. I'm posting the new Discord link in Discord. Ah! Oh. I'm so stupid. No! Mistakes might have been made. Ah, why am I like this? No. Anyway, it still works. Let's just pin that one and pretend nothing happened. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Shh. Don't worry about it. I've never made a mistake. I don't know what you're talking about. I would not gaslight anybody. Shush, 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 shush. So, how are your days going? How was this wondrous afternoon of yours? Okay. Okay, wait, hold on. Above all else, I want to make sure the lines in this drawing all match up. Got that. And then, ooh, that is the wrong direction. And then, oh, we're gonna need to redo those boxes then. I wanted to make them closer to the thing anyways. Wait, there's that. Okay, hold on. It's probably gonna be this then. Okay. Oh my goodness. Drew my teacher during class instead of the dog. Instead of dogs taking notes. Oh my goodness. One time I had a teacher who hated me drawing in class, but I did it anyways because I was in middle school. Not saying you should, but like, who hasn't? Um, but anyhow, so I knew. So I just ended up drawing her in class, and then I gave it to her at the end of the class because I wanted to draw, and I knew if I drew her, she'd be like, "Wow, that's amazing!" And that was her reaction. I did not get along with that teacher, but I did meet one of my best friends in her class. That's pretty cool. Oh goodness. I hope she's doing well. One of the few teachers who didn't like me too. I was a teacher's pet and heavily offended that she didn't like me for even though I don't know why some of my teachers liked me. I don't think I was a very good student as a kid, but whatever. Uh, um, oh my goodness. I have take even in, and even in college, I take mostly classes online, but I do some in-person classes. And my professor offered to do my letter of recommendation. I don't know why teachers like me. Although I do like this teacher. But like professor, but still. Like I don't know, it confuses me. I think it's because I talk in class a lot. But I talk on topic, so like they're fine with it. Talk on topic. Words. Um and so taking notes, so it was fun. Picking an item and trying to make it into different characters, like change the proportions and size of things, like mushrooms. You can do anything, and it has to be an object. Oh, I love doing that, especially with like food. Um, that's depressing. I had a teacher who left me a note on my paper not to draw on handed in work, and I was annoyed. That is annoying. My thing is like, I don't know, as long as okay, don't quote me on this. I'm not a teacher. I'm probably annoying teachers out there by saying this. But I don't know. As long as and I get the principle of it is supposed to be like stay organized and blah blah blah. You're getting the work. Personally, I don't entirely understand what the issue is. If your homework is correct and it's not getting in the way of your schoolwork, and I get if it was like, if you were, like, tapping your, seatmate or, like, desk mate on the shoulder, be like, "Look at my drawing." I get how that could be distracting. But if you have an A in the class, if you're doing good in a class, I don't think there should be an issue with you drawing, you know? I had a teacher, loved her. She always used to be like, "Why are you, like" she used to be like, "Why are you reading in class?" I had over 100% in that classroom. I should be able to draw. Like and there wasn't really much else for me to do in that class. Mostly because for me, I've always learned better online than in person. So what I do is I just learn it at home because we have the textbook, you know. So I just learn the math at home, and then I get to class, and I just like do whatever, you know. Um, that's the other thing. Drawing helps me pay. It's so hard to pay attention in class when you're not doing anything with your hands. No, yeah. Ooh, that's a different line. That's a very different line. Okay. What do you do? Nope, no change. Nope. Okay. I got tired while doing school today. I just played alarm clock, beeping for heavy sleepers. I felt oh my goodness. Oh my gosh, I had, a sleepover a while ago, and I had an alarm, and I will do a thing where if I'm sleeping, I will press do not disturb or, like, sleep in for a while. I'm not even awake. I'll, like, sleepwalkingly keep pressing the button. And so my friends came into my room. They didn't make a sound, but I can, like, feel their eyes on me. So they looked at me, I immediately opened my eyes like a vampire coming out of, like, a coffin or something. And they got so startled. They were just trying to turn my alarm off. But, no, yeah, I don't wake up. Uh, even with I have an Apple Watch now, and it also goes off when I'm, like, sleeping, and literally Dream Me will be like, "Why is my arm buzzing?" That's so peculiar, and then I won't do anything about it. Sometimes, um, what does ISTG stand for? Something, I guess. I sizzle tarnished granola. I can't remember sometimes I can't remember shutting off my alarm. Felt. No, me neither. Uh, I get really annoyed when people wake me up. Like, I don't remember getting annoyed, but I know I do. And I feel so bad for my dad because sometimes he'd be like, "Sweetie, wake up," and I'm like, "How dare you, father?" And then like when I wake up later in the day, he's just like, "Oh yeah, I asked you about it. And you didn't want to wake up," and I'm like, "Oh, I don't remember that. Sorry, Papa." Uh, oh, that makes sense. Whew. Acronyms be like, am I right? Okay. Um, do I want do I want this to just be flat, like the same level as this one? That's not the right angle. Do I want it to be like this? Or do I want to go back a little and then do that? The right direction. Oh, yeah, I think that was the right direction. Ah, there you go. Hi! Welcome! Oh my goodness, there's so many people. I was not expecting as many people to join today as you guys have. Oh, words. Okay. Uh, let's do this part. Bloop. Ah, well, this is going in a bit, then we should make that a bit smaller on this side. And then I think I'll make this part going in a bit more, like this. Ta-da! And then these two sides. What angle is that supposed to be? Oh gosh. Mayhaps I should have done that line beforehand. Fixed it. Don't even worry about it. That feels weird. Hold on. That line feels janky. Whoa. It feels a little bit funky. Woo. It's been so long. How's your how's your fort been? Oh my gosh, I'm not busy today somehow. Not the lamp. I'm all right. Speaking of which, I should totally do a lamp in this room. I don't know where, but I feel like this room needs a lamp somewhere. Feel free to put lamp suggestions down in the comments. Okay. So we have this part, but I feel like the drawer should extend a bit over. Try to this. Oops. So you can see inside the drawer a bit. I don't know. Should they be able to pull the drawer out? Is the question. I guess I'll keep it like this. Ooh, maybe it could be like one of those little glass guys. Like, like a little cabinet thingy. Or maybe it could just be this. Like a little divider. That's not big enough. Maybe it's here? That's about right. uh, pink swing arm pink swing arm lamp for sure. What's a pink swing arm lamp? Will the lamp be 2D? It's been so long. How's your day been? How's your fart been? Oh my goodness. For real though, that sounds like a question my best friend and I would ask each other. We're we're a little goofy together, a little quirky. Okay, let's see. We have this line extend, and then that there. For now, let's just continue these lines up. Ooh. Come on, Diego. Okay. And then whoop, goes back. Madam, do you want a line? That doesn't feel deep enough. Hold on. So that's good. That's good. I don't know how deep the other one. Good enough. Ugh. Okay. What about chocolate milk? My fart's been good. Honestly, same. Uh, school's finna get. School finna get a shoe to the face. Yes. School didn't teach me. I want chocolate milk. Okay. And then let's drawing assist. Oh gosh. Okay, so we know that there's bring that to here. Oh wait, it's not even there anymore. Here. Right? No. Let's start at the bottom actually. Because we can't do the middle part of this part. Bring it even lower actually. And then here. Okay. And then here. No, it's way too over. And then here, I think. Look about right? No. That does not look right. Anyway. Um. Oh, bye. Thanks, guys. Thank you so much for joining. How do you pronounce Roku? Because I'm getting into arguing with people. Roku, like the TV? Bye. Yes. Roku. Roku. No. Bro, why? Roku. Like a roaring boat. Or like a cow. I'm an eagle. Cacao America. I'm gonna pretend I know what that sentence means. Satire says, "My parents say," so they look at me. They don't. Oh no. What does that mean? Well, my oh well. I mean, in a good way. Is it at least a good TV? I've never heard. I've kind of heard of that TV before. Wait, that angle's off. Wait. Okay, hold on. What angle is that supposed to be? Hold on. That's too low. That angle's made out of thoughts and wishes. It's wrong, but I don't care. It's good enough. My parents have a Roku. It's a small one, but it's really it's really silly and cute. TV. So sometimes it works and other times it doesn't. Mood. Honestly, I felt that. The TV is so hashtag relatable. Um, let's see. Oh, let's continue this piece of blood down. I think those two are two different pieces actually. Maybe I want to continue all the way down. Hmm, I kind of like that. Okay, in that case, we're gonna continue this side too. What else is there? Oh, erase this part. Oh, but this is not my line art. This is just me trying to figure out where everything's going a bit better. The remote is very easy to lose though. I was less shocked when I was less shocked when Ramesses tomb was uncovered than I was when I found the remote. Felt oh my gosh. Okay, so I don't know if you guys went through this, but when because I feel like everybody has like a phone or a tablet or something to use, but like I remember my brother and I would get into the biggest fights as children over the remote control. And, like, half the time we were watching the same show anyways. So we'd, like, fight over the remote, someone would lose a tooth or a bit of hair, who knows? And in the end, we just both end up watching Johnny Test. But the point was to have control over the remote, and that's what mattered. Childhood. Hello. Hi, welcome LTV. A bit of hair. Childhood. Also, to be fair, we both were in karate, so good times, good times. Um, okay. My brother and I rarely went. I rarely though. My brother and I rarely though. When we were young, but we still go crazy. Karate, yeah. I only went there as a kid though. I think it's because my I had a one of my family members was getting bullied, so then my brother and I all decided to go into karate just cause. And I just did it because I thought that my brother was cool, and because my brother was doing it, I want to do it. That's the wrong angle. You know, we'll figure out these later. But, ooh, satire's initials are also my initials. Iconic? Wait, what? How did I do that? What power have I uncovered? What? Why is it Orangle? I agree. I can't do that because my, cousin. Um, I'd do that with my cousin, but he knows I'm supposed to get the remote because he gets on stuff he's not supposed to. Ah, I see. Y'all, I thought about it, and LTV is my initials, and uh, when y'all LTV, y'all basically say my full oof. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Why is drawing so hard? Let's just add that. Delete, delete. We're keeping her. Scroll all up here. Okay, so that one's deleted. Okay, so I do know I want to put a plant. The perspective is beautiful. Ah, thank you. I cheated. Uh, I used drawing assist and then 2 point perspective, and it looks so nice. So pretty. So basically, it locks all of my lines to the right perspective. But yeah, I don't know how people do this from their brains. I have so much respect from that for that though. Uh, bro, it's 10:30. I just heard some yell. That's so creepy. Oh my goodness. One time, I heard like screaming out of my door, and like it sounded like two like babies screaming. I was so scared, and I looked out my window with trembling fingers, and two cats were having an argument outside my window. Um, I almost crapped myself over two cats. I'm such a crybaby. That's not cheating. It's using the tools you were given. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Um, I have no idea. Oh my gosh. No way. I did that a few days ago. Cats are going crazy. No, yeah. I was so scared. I think I might have been home alone. I was like trembling while looking out that window. I was 5 seconds away from sprinting down the hallway and hiding in my parents' closet. I was like, nah. Oh my goodness. Why do cats sound like screaming children? But let's see. Sticky notes. That's the wrong layer. Make these a little bigger. Okay. Um, bro, I was swimming like about at 14 feet in the ocean, and it was so cool because there were shells and little craters, but we saw a giant stingray in a and swam to the shore so quickly. I'm like low key scared of the ocean, not gonna lie. I think it's beautiful. I hope that we save the coral reefs. Obviously, reduce straw usage because save the turtles. Oh my gosh, I have a boba roast. There's a boba restaurant I go to, and I like save the straws there. Like whenever I get a straw, 'cause I don't want to throw the straws away. And if I do throw a straw away, I cut up in tiny pieces first. But anywho, turtles. Oh my gosh, maybe I could do it where I should ask them if I can bring, reusable straws there because I have a bunch of reusable straws that I use at home anyways. Anyway, that's a tangent. What was I saying? Stingrays, ocean. I don't remember where I was going with that, but straws are kinda evil, but also, like, kinda satisfying. Use reusable straws. But here we are. No, yeah, the ocean's so creepy. It's like there's so many, like, little things down there. Ah! Also, whales are scary. Whales are very scary. Why are they so big? And why is the ocean so deep and dark? Okay. So now that I have the basics down, let's focus on okay, this, that. I feel like I could put these on the same layer. Um, let's redraw this. And let's lower the door frame a bit. And the reason I'm using such a thin brush right now is because I um, want to be very precise about where I'm putting everything. That way, when I add the line art, everything's crisp. Oh yeah, because when I do line art, I want to know exactly where I intended for a line to go originally. So yeah, and let's lower that a bit. So I don't want it to be flat. I don't want the door frame to be as flat as the wall itself. And then that's there. That goes here. That goes there. And I don't know what's going on in that hallway. Who knows? Maybe the I may have like a little calendar here or something on the wall in that other room. Who knows? We can delete that for now. Look at the before and after for this. Two very different shapes. It's kind of hard to tell what's happening there, though. This is not the line art. Because the thing is, I have everything done with drawing assist right now, but I want the line art. I want it to feel more lived in. I want there to be little nicks on the wood. I want some areas to not be entirely straight. I want the things in this room to feel handmade, and full of personality and life. Speaking of personality and life, I forgot to draw the bottom part of this dresser. Oh no. And I already deleted it. No. Okay. Let's just add a tiny little platform for the bottom called day. Okay. So here we have that. And we have her as this layer. I'm gonna bring these down because I have some curtains. Okay, so here's what we have so far. That looks cute. Okay. Um, Oh my gosh. I have interacted with someone that's ooh, iconic. Um, Imagine there's some humanoid creature, thing there. Half in real life or this drawing? Back? Yay? Oh, in the ocean? Yeah, probably. Front? I don't know what's happening in the comment section. The ocean makes me cry. Oh, it's just so cozy. Oh my goodness. Also, for, when I do get to this point, for the curtains, I want them to kind of drape, like, over this, like that. Since they're, like, kind of crushing these drawers. You know? Anywho, there was a thick fly which disappeared into my room 15 minutes ago, and then my bowl was moved, and the fly was just sitting on a red can on red. No! Oh gosh, no, I hate that. There's something tapping on my window. It could be a branch. That's a possibility. Um, I've had interacted with no one this year. That's what I meant to say. And I've been out like once. No! Oh my goodness. No, I think that when people are homeschooled, it's very, very, very important that their parents go out of their way to I don't know the right word, supplement their socialization and have them interact with other people their age. Because socialization's a skill and ugh, I don't know, I think that when they're not developing that skill, it just creates so much anxiety later down the line when they have to, you know? Oh, I'm sorry, that's awful. I've had it happen to friends before who were homeschooled. I think homeschooling should have better regulations. And, like, this is not me, like, if you enjoy homeschooling, this is not me hating on that, you know? If that's what works best for you education-wise, then go for it. Everybody has different needs and stuff when it comes to their education. It's just something I have concerns about. Although that being said, I'm not really sure how you would regulate that better. It's just rough. Okay. Oh, yeah. Let me duplicate this. Oh, my slides are so pale. Mm, I think I'm just gonna leave that. Yeah, let's keep it actually. We don't need this layer. We don't need that. We don't need this. Maybe we can keep it actually. Okay. Um, I don't like homeschooling. I just hate school altogether. Ah, I see. Have you tried in person? Oh my goodness. For me personally, I think there was a point in my life where I wish I was homeschooled, but that's because I was just sad. I was like sad all the time when I was younger. And then I think, I don't know, I think looking back, I wouldn't undo doing public school. like, even if I could, because there's so many people I've met, who I honestly owe my life to, you know, through that, and there are people I've met through people I met in high school, you know? And I don't know, there's just so many great people I know, but most of the people I've met who I've enjoyed talking to, or I've made really strong bonds with, mostly came with like, late teens, early adulthood. I only have, about 3 or 4 people I've known since middle school and, like, 2 people since elementary school. Oh, I can't go to public school, I'm not allowed. Oh, I'm sorry. I've been homeschooled for a long time now, it's just lonely. It's not really deep. Oh, wait, it's not really deep way, honestly, it's just study, and I get that. Mhm. I mean, I guess then you get into the question is what is the education for? Or, like, what is the point of school, you know? Um I think school is often seen as a place where you get your education, you get out. But I think for me, the valuable part wasn't what I learned, but it was the people I met while learning, you know? It's not about the journey, it's about the people you met along the way. I know. I sound like that meme, but it's true. What a what angle is that? Is it like a little birdhouse? Straight over, straight down. Make that oops. Oopsie daisies. Um, or like after COVID, I think I was a lot more anxious for a long time. Simply because I hadn't talked to anybody in person in a while, you know? Also, I think another concern I have is um I think there's an idea that parents will always have their child's best interest. And the sad truth is that's just not always true. Some people have very toxic parents. And I think some people homeschool their kids because they don't want teachers asking questions about their kid, you know? Um, or they don't want people becoming concerned about that child. It just makes me a bit nervous. I was like, "Why does it look so strange?" Oops, drawing assist. My window is so high up off the ground. Oh, we're making up shapes and angles today. I need a chiropractor. Oh my goodness. Hold on, let me, scroll up a bit. Okay, so they have social time, but everybody is talking about soccer and unrelated things. I think that's the other thing. It's just like, um, there were so many people I went to high s okay, to be fair, I had, like, 2,000 people in my class, like, in my grade at any given I had my school was so big for high school, it was, like, the size of a college. I'm not even joking. But, I had a lot of people at my high school. Um, but no, yeah, so many people. Oh my goodness, where was I going with this again? No, yeah, there was a lot of people to talk to, and if you didn't vibe with somebody, there were always other options, you know? But anywho, let's see. Oh, that'd be cute. So since these li why is that line who do you belong to? background assist off. Yeah. Um, oh my goodness. Um, Something that did a lot of harm to me when I was younger is one time I was sitting next to a guy in middle school, and he was weird. He was really weird, like made me uncomfortable weird. Very teasing, but in a kind of bullying way. Not sure. Anyway, asked teacher if I could move seats, and she was like, "Oh, well, when you're working, you can't choose who your coworkers are, so like you can't change seats." I'm looking back at that now, and I'm just like, true, but also I could have complained to HR. Also, I don't know, I feel like the more important thing would be to, um, teach middle schoolers how to better interact with each other rather than just say, "Just deal with it," you know? Because, like, I don't know, like, obviously, he was so young at the time, and I think that there's a lot of issues that are easier to fix when you're a kid. I hope he's doing well today, but I hope he's improved as a person. Because I think there are some behaviors that people are more willing to look past when you're a kid, but when you're adult, some of those behaviors could get you in jail, you know? Be careful with bullying. Uh, also fired. Like, that's the other thing, is, like, teaching kids to be kind to each other is so important because if you're, like, rude, like, blatantly rude to your coworkers, you could just get fired, you know? Not saying there aren't toxic coworkers, but, like, shouldn't we work on making a less toxic work environment rather than teaching people that mean people are gonna exist anyways, you know? Anyhow, I'm super creeped out by these 2 dudes at school. Oh, it's rough. Uh, ugh, I think the most important thing is to report it, but I also understand that sometimes people just don't listen to when you report things. Um, which is awful. What if I have a little free? That's cute. So this is like a little thing going on back here. Is it another box? Or is it like a little I don't know. But let's see. Oh yeah, the Reconstruction era. Da-da-da-da. Let me scroll up. Mm. January did go by in the blink of an eye. Where did the time go? Oh my gosh. Our homeschooling is different, than what people think it is. A real public school, than people think it is, like, oh gosh, it my homes my homeschooling is different than what people think it's like, at a real, public Christian school. And they record it on tape. Record it? No, I'll stick to homeschooling. You I ain't even joking. I'm like an idiot. It's not just because of schooling. It just isn't the brightest. I have massive ADHD. Oh, but I can't get medicine. Oh my goodness. That's the other thing. Obviously, medication doesn't work for everybody, but um, I think some people treat ADHD like if you don't get medicated, it doesn't exist. You know, but like that's not how it works. If your kid isn't medicated, then you have to figure out a different system to support them rather than be like, "Okay, I believe in you." That doesn't help, you know? It's like, is your kid going to therapy for ADHD or learning other skills to help them manage ADHD, you know? 'Cause at the end of the day, um our society isn't built for a lot of disabilities, but it's very much not built for ADHD in mind. especially when it comes to things like time blindness, and organization skills, you know? It's just rough. It's, eh, I had to fight so hard to get, disability accommodations in high school. Not that hard in, college because I already had them from from high school, they carried over, but, ugh, I don't have ADHD. Well, I don't know if I have ADHD, but I don't have a diagnosed ADHD. I just have, my diagnosis is literally, uh, this kid it's just a list of symptoms. My school gave me a list of symptoms that a bunch of school therapists said I had, and that's it. I don't have, like, a cool name to be like, "This is what you got." But, yeah. Fun fact, when it comes to schools, you don't need, like, the actual name of thing. You just need to prove to the school that you have a list of things. Anyway, um, like, for instance, if you struggle to read, you just need to prove that you struggle to read to an amount that, affects you academically in a way that can be categorized as a learning disability, but you don't need to be diagnosed with dyslexia. But anywho, drink water. I'm getting parched. This one, this one stage in my school was struggling a lot, and I could never retain information, and I used to shake on phone calls when the teacher, would check up because I'd always guess the correct answers. Oh my gosh, that was me in Mandarin class. Uh, I don't know how I did an entire year of Mandarin while not being able to speak any of it. I was so scared at all times. There was a point where I was simply trying to remember how to say things in Mandarin like I was, like, practicing a speech or learning a song in a different language. Could I speak it? No. Did I know what I was saying? No. I could write it down and I could write in Mandarin. I just couldn't speak Mandarin. So I'd have to memorize phrases to answer while completely zoning out. Like, I would hear somebody say a key word and know exactly how to respond without knowing what sentence they told me or what I responded with. American education system in a nutshell. Um, da-da-da-da. My history class has changed a lot because it's a Christian perspective. You're probably missing a lot of the stuff. Like this one history teacher who's literally the best, asked, "What's the Reconstruction era about?" And I said, Reconstruction. Oh my goodness, the Reconstruction is that America after slavery ended? I think I can't remember. It was fundamental to human rights and progressive movement. Oh, okay. Like after the Great Depression, economic comeback? Interesting. World War II actually. Oh, okay, that makes more sense. Okay, no, I know what that is. Uh, American economy just wasn't good. Wasn't good. It was excellent. I know. This is random, but like I don't remember reading about the Holocaust, so I don't really know anything about it. Oh my gosh, I wish school focused more on that. Because to be honest, I don't know much about it either. Uh, like at all. And I'm scared to Google things because, like, there's so much I don't wanna say the word, but there's, like, a lot of, like, racism on the internet when it comes to Jewish people, and so I'm scared to Google anything about the Holocaust and stuff for fear that, like, I'll fall down, like, a bunch of misinformation about all of that, you know? It's so bad. Um, like, to give you an idea, like, don't judge me for this, but, like, I didn't know that some Jewish people were white. I had no idea how broad of a group it was until my friend explained it to me. I was like 4 years ago, and like that blew my mind because like I've never learned that in school, and I feel like that should have come up at some point. You know? um, let's see. Because like I knew that there was like I'm gonna say this so wrong, like racial group, and then there's like or like ethnic group, I think, or different groups, and then there's like the religion, I think. So, that's all I got so far. Um, I can't read fast enough. And my throat's getting dry! How long have I been streaming for? A top second. Okay. I just needed to take a personal interest in history to attain the information. They probably took, it out of the system. Mm. Honestly, the best way to remember stuff is to get, and to get good grades to be interested in the topic you learn. So true. That's how I got good at math. I just decided I liked math, and as long as I liked math, I'd be good at math, and then I got good at math because I just liked math. Math. Um, and the thing is, we kind of learned about the Holocaust, but it was like very surface level. Like we learned that it was obviously a tragedy, you know, but I feel like it didn't go into nearly as much depth as I would like it to for me to fully understand what happened. You know, because I know World War One. Oh gosh, I can't remember his name. Like that one, the assassination of Archduke Ferdinand, I think, and then World War One started. Wait, yeah, it's World War One, and then World War Two happened, and then you had the Holocaust. I don't know. I wish we went over it more. We didn't go over it nearly as much as I wish we did. Because I don't know. I feel like I feel like school goes over, um, at least in my experience, if I remember correctly. I feel like school goes over the basics when you're little, and then as you go through school, it reteaches you the same things, but in more, um, with more accurate and with more more detail behind it. Because obviously in the beginning, it's a child's understanding of it, and then as you get through high school, it's more of an adult. It gets closer and closer to an adult's perspective of what happened, you know. But I feel like some of it is very redundant and explaining the same thing without getting as deep as I'd like to fully know what you know. Ugh. Also, some of it's weird because I feel like you'll learn something in elementary school, and then when you relearn it in high school, you learn that half the stuff you learned in elementary school is wrong anyways, because they were teaching a little kid's version of it. I think there's a difference between teaching a there should be a difference between teaching something to kids and then teaching a kid something inaccurate, you know? And I feel like some of the things I learned in elementary school were just inaccurate versions of stuff I learned in high school. That's a sentence. Um, Even if the school doesn't need it, it's just good to practice and memorize. I get good grades. The only reason is have because I have open book. So it's basically like having a key. I don't have to memorize anything. It's just kind of sad. Mhm. Yeah. So to be interested is a big part. I was maybe play the time lapse since I'm just reading this right now. Here you go. Okay. Um. Oh yeah. So, to be interested is a big part. I was learning big part of what I learned out of school. I'm not doing anything. I learned more when I was um, picking on what I learned. Yeah, exactly. I used to hate chemistry until I learned until I learned how boiling water works, which is odd. Oh my goodness. And I loved it. I understand the intermolecular and intramolecular and extramolecular and blah 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 blah. And basically, I enjoy the knowledge of it. Therefore, I retain it better. Right. I learned about the muscles and crap of the body, while we are cutting a pig open, and that was, we're cutting a pig up, but, like, I know random stuff is important. Oh my goodness, I loved anatomy so much. That was, like, my life. Oh, so many good memories. I guess that was biology class. I've never gotten less than an A on a dissection. Um, but okay, cutting maybe I'll stick to homeschooling. No, no, I think you can opt out of it. In my high school, we had it where if where, for instance, in the, I think, 8th grade no, 9th grade, you dissected a frog, but if you didn't wanna dissect a frog, you could do, like, a computer-generated frog instead. And then later that year, we did a pig, and then in the 11th grade, we did a mink. I didn't even know what a mink was before that. Um, no, like most schools don't. My mom and I used to watch a bunch of movies and documentaries about the Holocaust. We learned a lot. Oh, I see. Do you have any do you have any documentary recommendations? Um, yeah, I really don't wanna look it up because it might not be true. Oh, even though I love history, it's sad that we really don't elaborate at all. No, yeah, it's like I feel like we learn about it, but it's so surface level, you know? And I feel like that goes for so much of, like, my education on history. Like, learning the very basics is something that I really should know. Um, my whole family's mad at me and that I don't like my sister's fiance. If you don't like them, you don't like them. They can't make you like them. Um, yeah, there's religion that knows the place. This is your choice, LCT, LB. Um, da, da, after World War One, they're in shambles. I love history. I'm gonna stop my ranting on everything. If you want to rant, rant. All I know is that it was bad and it killed people. Oh, I mean, yeah, those are two things that are true. Um, I know nothing about World War II, one or two, or why it happened. Um, we had to pay. If Germany should have taken all the damages. Uh, that's not really good. Okay, so womp womp, no war. Great Depression, sad no. Oh wow. Okay, I'm gonna skip over the explanation, but feel free to keep saying it in the comment section. Um, my brain shuts down whenever history is brought up. Oh my goodness. I'm like actually reading all of it though. Do you think it's fine for me to be that nice to his fiance when he was talking about oh my goodness. Do you think it's fine for me to be mad at do you think it's fine to be mad at your sister's fiance when he was talking about your looks behind your back with your ooh and told you that you're too skinny? Honestly, I think I'll say this, grown men have no right to comment on a kid's body. And honestly, people shouldn't be commenting on each other's bodies in the first place. That's my take. Um, ugh, I'll be honest, your sister's fiance sounds a bit juvenile. I don't know. Why does it matter what you look like? I think it's one thing if he had health concerns, like, are you okay? But anything beyond that doesn't matter. Also, why are you talking about this in the house too, though? Um, just yeah, I'm sorry that happened. Um, that's fine as long as you're healthy to eat my shoe. Yeah, exactly. They're not your doctor. Also, I feel like, ugh, I'm sorry that happened. Most of us stop surviving. Okay, it's just horrifying in my opinion. Best documentary on it. I'll go watch it sometime. I don't know how somebody who's talking behind my back about my looks How to Like Somebody, told me I was skinny on vacation. Made me feel comfortable about my body. And I wore a shirt for the rest. Oh, I'm so sorry. Um, why is it always that mean people are always the most opinionated? I wish I could gain weight and eat as much as I can. I literally have the highest metabolism. I can't weight gain. It's the thing is, I wish people would understand that everybody has a different body because no duh, you know. And I'm sorry that happened to you. That's awful. Like, I low key got annoyed there for a second. I like scoffed at them, but no, yeah. Um, I don't know. Once again, they're not a doctor. Why are they commenting on your body? Clutter, clutter. I don't know what clutter to put in this drawing. No. Okay, let's see. So now I want a flower pot here. Okay, let's see. Also, once again, as long as your doctor says you're healthy, then you're perfectly fine the way you are, you know? Um, I'm not saying that, I don't know how to phrase this. I don't know experiences you've been through, so I'm not gonna be like on a high horse and be like, you have no right to feel insecure about this because everybody has insecurities for different reasons. But I will say that as long as you're healthy, or as long as like you're doing what you can, you know, within reason. Because there's different reasons people are unhealthy and there are things out of people's control. But I don't know, we're all beautiful in our own ways, you know? And it doesn't matter as much as people make us think it does. And I say make us think because I think it matters in the sense that people force us to think about it, you know? Um, I don't hate him. I just don't like him either. But I honestly, it honestly doesn't really matter what I think about him. As long as he loves my sister, that's all that really matters. Mm. Yeah. Also, he could be projecting. That's true. As long as it's, not hurting you, I feel it doesn't matter. I also have, weight issues with not being able to gain weight, but as long as you're not dying, then you're just fine as you are. I have a, family member who has a similar issue. He doesn't gain weight very easily. He takes after our grandfather, and he used to get bullied for it when he was in elementary school, and it's just rough. Why does weight even matter? It's so weird. So let's continue these lines. Oops, wrong angle.
It reminds me of Andrew Tate, which makes me
Oh my goodness, my classroom got into 3 different debates on Andrew Tate in college. In short, he wasn't very popular for obvious reasons. It's so scary the amount of people who defended him. Oh my goodness. I forgot a line. There you go. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm trying something new. Oops. Erase that. Erase this. 1 flower pot. Ah, ah, ah. Um, sorry, the full moon almost transformed to an eagle. Slay Lorax. People call me out for being blank all the time, which is definitely something you should say to somebody who's underweight. Like, "Are you blue?" No, yeah, it's like I think there's a way if you're genuinely concerned, I think there's a way to to talk about that stuff without coming off as judgmental, you know? But I think a lot of well, 1, I don't think a lot of people have let's be honest, most people don't have very good social skills, you know? Um, I think we vastly overestimate how good people are at socializing. And so I think a lot of people, instead of coming at things with a compassionate, hey, just like would want to talk to you. I've been feeling a little bit concerned about A, B, and C. And if you ever want to talk, I'm here for you, or I'm feeling a bit concerned about this, blah, blah, blah. I think that's one thing. But I feel like to be like, hey, are you like blah, 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 blah? I'm like, dude, it's like, one, some of these people are strangers. It's like none of your business. If you see it, you're strangers. You don't know what someone's going through. You don't know what journey that person's gone on to recover, or if they're even going through what they think they are. What happens if somebody like walks up to a stranger, asks them that, and then turns out they have like a medical condition that they're very insecure about, Um, or what if you ask somebody about something like that and they're a stranger to you and you accidentally trigger them or have them cause them to have a relapse on something? Like you have to be careful, you know? Um, I try to avoid wearing a shirt all times. I don't even take it off. I try to avoid not wearing a shirt all the time. I don't even take it off at the beach. Because um I have a chest condition. My brother literally tells me, "Oh, I'm so sorry. That's awful." I don't know why people feel like they have a right to comment on other people's bodies like that, Um, LTV, did the men make you feel better? Um, They sure did. There's something else. Um, they're stupid. Um, they're stupid. Your chest makes you unique. Exactly. Chest jealousy. Why live in a world that is determined by people who are incorrect perspective of you? True. It's just miserable. Living in a world where you are alive and simply whatever happens, happens. No, yeah. It's like, ugh. Also, at the same time, if everybody fit the beauty standard, that would be so boring. Oh my gosh. Like in art, you're always told, avoid same face syndrome, avoid same face syndrome. Then how come in real life people are taught to have the same exact face? Oh my goodness. Maybe that's a bit off since I have that. That's what the idea is. It affects my health. No, but I think the thing is, like, I think there's a difference between something affecting your health and getting help with that and that being its own thing and being ugly, you know? I think somebody can have an intense medical condition and still be beautiful, you know? Um, I think people like to say that beauty and health are always tied together, but that's not true. Because if that was true, we wouldn't be forcing people into unhealthy beauty standards. Is if what we cared about was really health, you know? So like if that exists, then how come when it comes to medical conditions that people can't control, all of a sudden people act like that can't be beautiful and have that medical condition, you know? Whew! Oh my goodness. My rant. Like, I used to have a school counselor I used to go to, and she had this huge scar that ran from like, above her eye, to her lip. And she was so pretty. Oh my goodness. I'm not saying that she wished she didn't have that scar or that I never talked to her about it, or that there isn't trauma involved tied to that, or if she could, she wouldn't get rid of it. All that aside, she was a beautiful person. You know, I think both can be true. And I think that you can be a beautiful person and still wish that some of those aspects didn't exist because some of them get in the way of your health, you know? Um, none of this is black and white, you know? Spacey, you are for real the best YouTuber, bro. Oh, thank you. Dude, sometimes I think, why do people watch my channel? Like, I don't know. Personally, I don't think I've watched my YouTube videos. I think I'm a little bit boring, but I honestly I like that you guys enjoy my video. I don't get why, but well, I guess I'm glad that whatever I'm doing is working. Um, that's the other thing. I think people, we as a species, we're blind to what makes us good. Um, I believe your chest's ability to get better. Consider people's interpretation of you simply as an interpretation. That's the other thing. I could be looking at the most beautiful painting in the world, and people are still gonna dislike it. There's a reason not everyone likes the same TV show. Oh gosh, there's a quote I heard when I was in middle school. It's like, "You could be the most beautiful, juiciest peach in the orchard, but there's always gonna be someone who doesn't like peaches." That's the way the quote goes. I don't know how well the word juicy works in there. I feel like the word juicy has gotten a bit cursed lately, but that's how the quote goes, if I remember correctly. Um What's it called? I hope you make a full recovery. I'm sure you will. Yeah, I've been doing pretty good. It's gone down a lot. Oh, that's great. But we got a whole philosopher in the house. Satire. Oh my goodness, we're all philosophers right now. Oh my goodness. Right? OMG. There's this one short story that's exactly like that. At the final title somewhere, BRB. Okie dokie. OMG, artists are fine if they have same face syndrome. It's your art. That's the other thing. If you want to draw the same person over and over again, go for it. Like, I think in art, Uh, so many different topics. Um, I think in art, there's like, um, I don't know how to say this. I think people talk about art like that you have to have a specific journey when it comes to your own art, you know? Like, if you wanna improve as an artist, you have to, like, never trace. If you wanna become a good artist, you have to, like, do this, this, and this anatomy practice. And if you wanna get better at art, what if someone just wants to draw for fun? Why does everything have to be so serious, you know? If you wanna improve your face skills, sure, learn how to draw a nose. But if you just wanna draw a circle with 2 dot eyes and a little line as, like, lips, go for it. You don't even need to draw a nose if you don't want to. Like, can't things just be fun? It's not that deep sometimes. Oh my goodness. Um, oh my goodness. I know what you're talking about, bro. Like, bro, I had black nails. It was so bad. My ears my ears pierced, bro. And my nose. But IDK, I'm not allowed. I'm gonna have to wait. I want black nails so bad. Oh my gosh, I used to fit my brother's nails when I was a kid. What we used to do is I'd give him like a clear coat that was like kind of shiny, and he was happy about it because girls at his school would be like, "Wow, your nails look so healthy." He's like, "Thank you." And it helped boost his confidence for a bit. Oh my goodness. There was a oh my gosh, my high school went through a trend where a lot of guys were getting their nails painted, which honestly good for them. But no, yeah. It's so funny because like where I live, you'll have like a guy who like paints his nails, wears earrings, wears like makeup and like a necklace and blah blah blah. Still toxic though. Like it's kind of funny because like I think there's like this idea that like if um if you don't dress like you're traditionally masculine, then you're like you don't have you don't have toxic masculinity. Anybody can have a woman can have toxic masculinity. Anybody can have it, you know. Like it's just interesting because I feel like I don't know. It's just interesting. I think anybody, regardless of what they look like, can be toxic. I just found that it just reminded me of that. I'm not really going through like a deeper talking point. I just found it interesting. Um, but no, yeah. Uh, let's see. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. But no, if you want black nails, ear piercings, go for it. Uh, let's see. Harris Bergen Kurt. This book is literally if everyone was equal. Oh, I'll read it. So seriously, it's a short story, not a book though. Okay, where do I find it? I'll look into it. Oh yeah, bro, just read it. The ending is wild. If you're gonna read it, that's crazy. Bro, this isn't like, um I'm never gonna catch up to the bottom of this chat. Bro, this isn't like, I'm gonna play a different time lapse. Uh, okay, you. I have to finish this drawing at some point. I'm gonna post it today, I think, but it's not done yet. But whoop, this isn't likely, but these brown spots might take over my whole body because the random little ones appear every day, and there's some really big ones. Oh, interesting! Yay! Vitiligo, LTB, and maybe freckles or vitiligo. My mom has that and tries to cover it, but it's pretty though. Like no, definitely not freckles. Might be vitiligo. Um, reverse vitiligo. Is that a thing? Probably. As long as I'm not hurting, like I said before, it just makes you more special. Probably. Oh, that's the other thing. Is like, um, I don't. I think everybody's trying to be supportive of like live your best life, but also feel free to complain about things too. I think some. people can both try to support you and tell you, "No, you are beautiful," and stuff, but it's also okay to complain and be like, "I'm feeling insecure about this thing," rather than holding it in, you know? Um, but yeah. Ba-da-ba-da. Oh, do you ever do skiing? My brother went skiing recently. I've never gone skiing in my life. I wanna go ice skiing so bad. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah. It's like there's a feminine man. Oh, so this feminine man, you expect him to be really kind and not toxic. No, yeah. It's like it's interesting. It's like I think there's an expectation of usually since society tends to for dumb reasons tends to be less kind to men who are more effeminate. There's like an idea that if a man is effeminate, there's like a I guess like a sense of kinship or something of like, oh, because they've gone to the struggle of um trying to wear what they want to wear, they must like sympathize with other people. Not necessarily. Uh one, I think that if enough guys wear whatever they want to wear, regardless if that's feminine or not effeminate, then that just becomes the cultural norm, for people to wear that. And so there's less of a struggle with wearing that. So somebody might wear certain clothes but not have any because they don't have any negative associations to it. They never gone through a struggle with it. So there's no sort of like, we've both been through this thing together. Also, just because somebody has gone through something doesn't mean they're kind. That's the other thing. Also, just because one person goes through something doesn't mean they'll relate to other people who've gone through something similar. Once again, part of it is also because that was a trend at my school for guys to wear that kind of stuff, at that in senior year. Um, so yeah, it's just interesting. Um, it's kind of reminds me of when it comes to like the queer community and infighting. When people are like, why is there so much infighting in the queer community? I'm like, because these are like 17 different groups of people, all of which have their own like subcultures and their own disagreements and agreements, like shoved into the same group. And I'm not, by the way, I'm not saying that like we shouldn't all be in the same group because we're struggling against different things. No, I think that if people are going through a similar struggle, it's better to fight it together and also have disagreements internally than to all split apart and get nothing done, you know? But at the same time, I also think it's good just to acknowledge the amount of infighting is just interesting. Um, basically, a bunch. If you have like a billion people, all of which have trauma about different things, you're not gonna have a billion people get along because of that. Everybody has big trauma and small trauma in their life, you know, and a lot of people don't get along. Who would have thought? Um, it's kind of like, it's almost like saying if I see a dude wearing the same shirt as me, that doesn't mean we're gonna get along. We might not. I don't know them yet. Ba-ba-da-ba-da. Ba-ba-da-ba-da. Yeah, everyone could be destructive. Spacey, do you think? I like men a little too much. Like men as much as you like them. Go for it. I don't. You're not hurting anybody. Do what makes you happy. Where's another time lapse I can do? Uh, ah. I feel like near the end of my streams, I'm always just like playing time lapses. I'm pretty sure that's a picture of Sydney Sweeney. We have no idea. But um, probably don't go for it yet, LTV. Once you get out. Oh wait, hold on. I feel like I missed a sentence. Once you get out of the house, you can probably do whatever you want. Okay, So, I don't know what that comment is referring to, but, um, I would agree with it. I think that, um, obviously, it's important to, like, accept who you are and do what you wanna do in life, you know? But at the same time, I think safety is the number one priority, you know? Like, and I'm saying that with full knowledge of how choking it can be to hide your true self. But at the same time, I think survival is extremely important at the same time. And if being your true self, actually, I think it's like you're weighing stuff, you know, of safety versus being who you are. And I think that if you, but at the same time, I think it's also important to remember that if you're suppressing who you are, there's always going to be some lingering trauma when you get older because of that. That it's important to talk about, you know. But I've had many friends who grew up and had to unfortunately be very closeted until they moved out. But also, I'd like to say that a lot of them are very happy now and are in a lot better place now mentally. Although I would also say a lot of them were very proactive, and before they turned 18, already knew who they were going to move out with and who they're going to be roommates with like a trusted like childhood friend, you know. Uh, Emphasis on trusted. But a lot of them, like as soon as they turned 18, just dipped out. And yeah, not saying that was an easy struggle though either. Um, but yeah. Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba. Not saying I'm not speaking to anybody in particular. I'm just saying that was a cool black tear. Why did I delete that? Hashtag it's okay to like shirtless men. Iconic. Um, I love typing things, disliking how I typed it, then deleting everything, and continue to reword it until I lose interest. I felt that. That's me writing an essay. Uh, sure, buddy. There's this one thing. My bro and I went ice skating rink, and this guy looked really good at skating, and he was like dancing and stuff, and he passed by me really close, and looked at me like, bro. I didn't realize I was staring at him in almost angry, menacing, horrifying state. Oh my goodness! I have like resting bitch face, and like when I look at somebody, my brain's like, "Oh, they look nice," but like I'm staring at them so aggressively, I look mad. And I feel so bad. Like I hope if any stranger I've ever, sometimes I'm not even looking at them. I'm just zoning out in their direction. They're just in the way of my eyesight. Let me try this one again. Maybe I should finish that drawing one day. Um, bro, bruh, when that guy, like 2 years older than me asked for my number, I should have gave it to him. But, he also grabbed my waist without, and I shouldn't, and it was weird, so I shouldn't have got his number. Yes, even if someone's cute, don't give out your number to 1, 2 years older than you, 2, weird guys that like, um, yeah, yeah, it's consent is very important. Because the thing is, if somebody's like going against your boundaries and that, what else will they go against your boundaries for? You know, be careful, stay safe. Once again, not saying any. Also, like to state, just to be clear, if somebody does go against any of that, not your fault. Even if you do give them your number, it's just little safety tips. Try to do the best you can, but also know that you can only try your best to stay safe. And if other people do things against that, that's not on you, that's on them. But anywho, that's creep. No, yeah, that is kind of creepy. I mean, LTB, go for what you want, but boundaries definitely good. No, I was thinking about it. Made me so uncomfortable. But I can remember. Yeah, my waist. Ugh. Ah! Yeah, stay away from them. No, yeah, that's awful. Um, that's like a super senior thing. Um, when I said no, he ran away, and I saw oh, well, honestly, don't feel bad for him crying. He's the one that was weird in the first place. That was 3 years ago. 2 years older is also a weird age gap for ugh. Like, once again, don't say your age, but, like, personally, I'm 20, and I wouldn't date an 18-year-old because I think that's too big of an age gap. But yeah. Oh my gosh, my dating range is, like, 19 and a half, and at oldest, I guess I have a bit of a bigger range for older. I think at oldest, I date 22. But no, yeah. Da ba da ba da. I wanna get your drawing and glove the where does that sentence end? Oh, I'm so sorry. More people need to learn consent. Or, like, learn how to, like more people need to ask for consent before doing anything. I have a friend, absolutely love them. Like, I was at their birthday party, and, every single time they picked up one of their, like, nieces or nephews, because they had a whole bunch of family there, they'd be like, "Oh, can I pick you up?" They'd always, without fail, ask first. Amazing, beautiful. Setting such a good example. Um, da, da, da. That was probably an act then, guys, I guess, when they put, up a cool guy front. That's the other thing. I feel like so much of the way we talk about being a cool guy in, like, movies, in real life, a lot of that stuff will be really creepy. You know? Never take dating advice from a movie, in short. Well, I guess some of it would work, but a lot of it wouldn't. Because the thing is, a movie is essentially a fantasy, and just because something's a fantasy doesn't mean it should be a reality, you know? Um, I'm never gonna catch up with chat. I'm probably about to go. I got school tomorrow. Oh, bye. Say goodnight. There goes Pookie Bookie, Gookie Kookie Woo Woo Bear. I'm the new Pookie Wookie, Bookie Gookie Cookie Woo Woo Bear. I always read texts in monotone voice until I hear the person's voice. I assume an accent for them. Do you have an accent? Do you have an accent? An accent LTB? Somehow remember my real name. Uh, not really, but I pronounce some words weirdly. I remember. I randomly, but like there was this random person who asked for my number. It was two people, and I was with my friend, and blah, 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 with my friend, and I was like, "Oh, and my girlfriend." And they started laughing and asking very inappropriate questions, like five. No, that's so creepy. Some people need to like oh my gosh. Well, I remember a few years ago there was like the whole joke of when you ask a girl out, but they say like, "I have a boyfriend," and the other person gets mad. One, they might just have a boyfriend or girlfriend or who knows. And two, if somebody's making up excuses to not want to be with you, then just don't be with them. That's fine. Like, also, what energy are you giving off to the point where people don't feel safe being like, "Oh no, I'm good," you know? Like, maybe it's just on you. Maybe work on yourself. I don't know. Let's see. Bro, why would they do that? For real, people are stupid. For real. Are you a cockroach? No! Uh, you guys have a favorite month? Oh, have any favorite shows of the month? Oh my gosh. Okay, wait. Okay. If you are under 18, I am not recommending this show to you. Fun fact. But I love the show Cherry Magic. I'm like vaguely obsessed with it right now. I read the manga at a Barnes and Noble, and then I bought the last two volumes. And I know for a fact it's not PG-13, but it's so good. Once again, would not recommend it to anybody under 18. But, I read, although I think you should be able to watch the live action. I think that's appropriate. I'm like 5% sure, do not quote me on that. I watched that when I was, like, 17, it was fine, but I also don't remember half of it, so, eh. But, the live action was so cute. Oh my gosh. Um, although there's this one coworker, and she's low key kind of creepy in the show. Not gonna lie. Like, not it's supposed to be a joke, but I don't like her. Um, Look at all. But no, yeah. Um, what else was I gonna say? So I like that. That's like my main show of this anime season, though. um, does anybody else here give the most fire dating advice, even when you've never in a relationship and have no idea how it works? Oh my goodness. I have, one friend, um, who's in a very let's just say a very serious relationship. And sometimes I'll give her dating advice, and she's just like, "That was so good, it was so helpful." And I'm like, "Girl, I've never dated before." Like, I don't know what I don't know. I think it's easier to give advice than it is to take your own advice, maybe? I don't know. But I'm glad that she's happy. Um, what's it called? I don't I could not share any of that dating advice on stream though. Rated R dating advice. Um, let's see. Pookie Wookie Gookie Bear. Um, don't expect me to be here for long. Girl spelled backwards is a liar. Crying emoji. What does this comment section become? Seth, I think you're cooked in the wrong order. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh, the comments. I like how the comment section went from being deep to wookie gookie tookie dookie gookie bear. Um, it's such a curse sentence. I watched Husband Hotel. It was okay. I probably won't watch it again, but for some good songs. I heard it was good. I'll be honest, I'm still waiting for the next episode of Hell of a Boss if it ever comes out. But like, I'm I really like Hell of a Boss, but the fact that there's not a new episode is annoying me to the point where I just cannot watch. I can't watch what's it called? I can't watch Has Hotel until like I'm satisfied with where I can't remember words where Hell of a Boss is going. You know, I just want to see how Blitz and Owl Boy. I want to see where the relationship is going. You know. Anyway, um, show horrified me. My goodness. Oh, I watched it. I wanted to watch it. Um, are you age limit though? Because honestly, I wouldn't recommend it otherwise. I wouldn't recommend it to anybody under 18. I know a lot of people under 18 are gonna watch it. I would have watched it if I was under 18. I've watched a lot of dumb things while under 18. I wouldn't recommend it to anybody under 18. I know a lot of people were commenting to the author of like, I'm 14 and I watched it and I'm scarred. And I'm like, there's a reason there's an age limit for these things. Stop scarring yourself intentionally. Um, blah, 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 blah. Well, I guess it's like half intentionally, like blah 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 blah. Listen to parents, blah blah blah, whatever. Um, for real, it's not like one of those. I don't want to watch this. Watch it. What is an age limit? Lol. Husband Hotel. Songs are fire though. It contains scenes. It should be 18 plus, but let me check. No, I know Help Boss is 18 plus, so I'm gonna assume Husband Hotel is 18 plus too. Um, but yeah. Okay, but it's not even R rated. Like, the thing messed me over. Banana Fish. I literally finished Banana Fish in class on like I can't it was either like the week before Christmas. I think it was the day before Christmas break. The day before Christmas break in the ninth grade, I finished Banana Fish and I was sobbing. I pressed the button. Oh, because I unplugged my iPad. Hold on. I was crying in class as we were watching The Grinch Stole Christmas. Look, traumatized. I was like, "Is it ending like this? My boy, is he okay?" No spoilers, but
Um, I hear it's sad. Yeah, I'm not typing right today. It's over. It's 18. I thought it would have been 16 plus. So like, how is Banana Fish? Just curious.
it's sad. It's so sad. I would say if you are too young to watch, if you're too young to watch, Has Been, probably don't watch Banana Fish. But I also finished Banana Fish when I was like 15, 14. I don't remember. That song is oh, every time I hear the ending, I get chills. It's so sad. Crying, literally. Um, I had to finish this drawing. I literally started it in I started this drawing in the library in high school. Uh, I haven't been in high school for like 2 years. Uh, not the Grinch. We were watching the Grinch, like the Grinch Stole Christmas in class, but on my iPad, I was watching the finale from Banana Fish on YouTube. I have Amazon now, so I could watch it legally if I wanted to rewatch it, but at the time I didn't. I just watched it on YouTube. Um, same though. Oh my goodness. King Gun. I always forget how to pronounce that. Made that song, I think. No, yeah, they did.
Um, he also worked with JJK, Jujutsu Kaisen, which is interesting. There's an after manga of Banana Fish, but it's oh, it's AG spiraling. I was like 11 or 12 when Banana Fish finished, unfortunately.
Damn, you guys were young. This is why I'm not the best at like book recommendations because like I read darker stuff when I was 17 than I do now as an adult, you know? Um so yeah. I wouldn't suggest it, but yeah, the power of unlimited internet access. Um I started down a bad path at like 8. I regret so much. Oof, felt. Um I read Vagabond very far, to like 250 chapters plus. And then I dropped it for some reason. Is Vagabond good? I've been wanting to start it. Bro, I'm obsessed with drawing cat Gojo. I haven't watched Jujutsu Kaisen yet. My friends just got me into it. Instead of reading, I got messed up on Roblox. Oh, oh my gosh. Jujutsu Kaisen is kind of cool. My friends are so mad that I'm not watching it, but like, anyway, I'm just lazy. Um, my dude, uh, I should draw more men. Yes. My dude, my dude had cursed me with drawing a mini Gojo cat Gojo, uh, Megami, Itori, or all of them, and any blank space on my paper. I guess because I like Chainsaw Man so much, I had it automatically distinct. That's what happened to me. I tried watching Jujutsu at the same time I started Chainsaw, and Chainsaw is so good that I just could not look at Jujutsu for a while. I still plan to watch it. It's just gonna take me a hot second. Um, but no, yeah, Roblox stuff got me. Even when I was 7 and stuff going on. I I don't like Roblox. I don't judge people who do like it. I just could not get into it. The Roblox filter was just crazy. Blah, blah, blah. I think I'm gonna end stream here because my voice is getting hoarse. But what's it called? Feel free to continue these conversations in the Discord. Anyway, love you guys. Bye. Thank you so much for watching, though. Let me put waffle cookies in chat. You guys have been amazing. Oh, also don't forget to leave a like. And if you guys don't mind, if you ever want to come back and see if your like is still there, 'Cause YouTube, sometimes I'll end a stream and, like, half the likes will get deleted for some reason. I don't know why, it'd just be like that. Anyway, love you guys. Goodbye.